Here, let's jump into this video, y'all. So remember, I'm not a chef. I just like to try what I want to eat and what I see in the kitchen. Right here, I found this recipe on YouTube. It is ribs soaked in Mountain Dew for about 24 hours. I put it in a baggie, put it in a big tub, and then filled it up with ice. So the water around it is the melted ice. Here, all of my ingredients. Remember, this is my kitchen, not yours. If you don't like it, don't love it, keep it moving. They say that you should, of course, wash your meat, which I did, and then go ahead and season it. So the recipe said to put mustard on the ribs first. I like the way it tastes, so that's what I did. You can see me here putting the mustard on all of the ribs. I had about 4 racks of ribs, I want to say. And I cut them up, of course, to fit into 3 pans. So here I am. I'm continuing to put the mustard on. I'm going to apply my seasonings. This right here was the onion powder. Go ahead and sprinkle that on. I love me some onion powder. I love me some garlic powder, okay? I feel like that is just a staple for everything. That's what I put on everything, no matter what it is. Onion powder, garlic powder. Here I am right now, going to pick up my garlic powder. Hey, okay. And I'm going to go ahead and season up all my meat, my ribs, whatever you want to call it, with that onion and that garlic powder. Now, before I add in the rest of my seasonings, I'm going to give my ribs a good massage. Yes, it said get into it, okay? Love on your food. If you don't love your food's going to come out nasty, okay? So I rub and I love and I put love into my food. Let me stop playing, y'all. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead, continue to rub in the mustard, onion powder, the garlic powder, all up into these ribs, okay? After that, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle on my sazon, okay? I love me some sazon. You can make it natural too, but I don't take it that far. So I go ahead, I put it in all 3 pans. And remember, please remember what you do to the front, the top, you got to do to the back, okay? Now, y'all see this spice rub right here? I think that's what it says, spice rub, rib rub, whatever. I don't remember where I got this from, but I love it. It has like cinnamon, or I don't know what it is. It's like a sweet and spicy rub for ribs, or I think it even said a steak, whatever. But it tastes so good. I put it on my chicken too sometimes. But let me tell you, when I put it on these ribs, chef's kiss, okay? Chef's kiss. And that is all. That's all that I did to the ribs, okay? I just put on the mustard, I put on the onion powder, my garlic powder, my sazon, and that spice rub. Okay. And remember what I said. What you do to the top, you do to the bottom. Don't nobody want no, half seasoned food. Okay. As I'm putting that loving into my food, like I told y'all, okay, I have tried this recipe before with cherry coke, and it was amazing. All right. So let me tell y'all, like I said, I don't like to touch my meat. So that's why I use gloves. Amazon's my best friend. When it comes to the gloves, I get them in every single color, whatever's on sale. All right. So right now, I'm actually reaching for that handy dandy aluminum foil, boo boo. Okay. Right there. Yes, you see it. Handy dandy aluminum foil. But let me tell y'all something, okay? Look what happened to me. What is this? Like, ugh, I was so upset. Then I got all clumsy. Ugh, dropped the box in the daggone pan. But it's all good, y'all, okay? It was all good. I threw that out because I don't know what that was, how that even got like that. And let me tell you something, though, okay? I always keep extra upon extra of something, okay? Especially in the kitchen. So you see that right there? Look at that right there. Bam! A new thing of aluminum foil, y'all. Don't play with me, okay? So then you're going to go ahead. You're going to wrap your aluminum foil, okay? Your pans in aluminum foil. We'll make sure you get it nice and tight and get it right, okay? I wrapped all 3 of my pans in aluminum foil. I put the oven on, I want to say like 300 maybe. And then I let these bad boys cook for about 4 hours, y'all. Yes, I said it, 4 hours. I placed them in the oven. And let me tell y'all something. Don't be coming for me for a missing burner, okay? Because I was just lazy. I never went back to the store to get a new one. But the stove still works. Everything's still good. I still cook. And the food still tastes great. A recipe that I found on YouTube calls for agave and butter. We ain't had no agave, so this is what we settled for, okay? So I went ahead. I took each pan out of the oven, and I went ahead and doused each rack of the ribs with some honey, and then I went ahead and applied some butter onto it too. In the recipe, they actually went ahead and took each rack by itself and like wrapped it individually in foil, but I wasn't doing all that. So to do some honey, get you a butter knife, look, rub some butter on it, okay? That was good enough for me. I did that to all three pans and then put everything back in the oven for about another 30 minutes or so. Then I went ahead, took all my pans out of the oven, threw away the aluminum foil, and that's when went to town with that barbecue sauce. The brand of barbecue sauce that I got, I actually really like it. It's really, really good. It does have a little kick to it, but I like a little heat, okay? So you can see that one pan right there that's like charcoal burnt. My son loves him some burnt food. He says it gives it a little bit more flavor. So we burnt it for him, okay? Don't come for me. Here I am putting barbecue sauce on the racks of ribs. I'm going to put a nice coating on, rub it through. Okay, you see I got my little, I don't know, paintbrush right there, food brush. I don't know the right term, but I got a brush. And once I put the barbecue sauce on all the ribs, I'm then going to go ahead and give them some loving with a top coat of the barbecue sauce. We're going to rub it through nice and good. And then once we go ahead and rub everything through, we're going to put these bad boys back into the oven for about another 30 minutes or so. And then voila, magic. Look at that. Look at that. Like I said, you got a few burnt pieces for my big baby. You got a few regular pieces for the rest of the family. And it was finger looking good, y'all. That looks so good. Look at it. I let it sit out. We cut them up. And look, tell me that don't look good. Y'all ever had ribs like this? Jump in the comments. Let me know if you have. How do you do your ribs? Okay? Bye.